forward 18, 19, 20 years.
Right.
And now there's been a rebranding, a repurpose, a new spotlight. It's almost like having a perfect home in a great neighborhood, and then you put a fresh coat of paint on there.
Yes.
You redo the driveway, and all of a sudden people are like, "Oh my God, look at the value of the property now."
Right.
So Tony, could you and Cook talk a little bit about BlacSFA.com? What were you gentlemen hoping to accomplish, and what need? You know what I'm saying? What need in that area did you guys notice to make you want to push forward and build this platform?
Yeah. I'll go first. So, I mean, really everything that Micah said, we all, I think, had those same kind of feelings, you know,
Right.
like, you know, when you were SFA lumberjack, especially when you were African-American SFA lumberjack, you know that you kind of are in your own bubble when it
Right.
comes to being on campus. And so as graduates, you know, we both graduated 8 years ago ourselves, and we just kind of felt like, man, well, you know, what we gonna come back to, and where is it, and what we gonna do next?
Right.
And so, I mean, me and Jay Cook kind of similar carry torches that Micah that y'all described about him in terms of just trying to be those bridge builders for not only our chapter of Kappa but also on campus.
Right.
Many organizations we were part of and different affiliations and folks as well that we know, and so it kind of just made sense. And the good thing is that it's more than just the two of us. It's four of us that kind of just all had the same kind of mindset, and most importantly, not wanting to discredit or forget any of the history or any of the work that was done before us. That's been like a huge thing we've been trying to instill into anybody that's involved. We ain't just starting this. This
No,
is
appreciate
the
that.
rebrand.
Appreciate that.
No, because I think, and you gentlemen let me know if you guys agree, but I've always felt like SFA is a hidden gem, especially in the African-American community, from a high school perspective, from a college recruitment perspective, because I know before I actually visited Nacogdoches, SFA, as far as schools around Texas, wasn't super high on my radar, not because of any feelings about it one way or the other, it's because I just didn't know.
No, right.
But, and I always tell people, especially like at our age, and especially people we graduated with have younger children, they starting to grow up, and I'm telling them, don't sleep on SFA. I said, man, it was more than a pleasant surprise.
Right.
Yeah. I say I try not to get too excited about my time there because I don't want people to feel like their kids can't go there and focus and graduate, man. But if SFA is a school that necessarily wasn't on the top of your list, I tell people, man, go and give it a visit because you'll be shocked at how much of a good time and well-rounded individuals you'll meet by going
SFA
there.
is not only a school, it's a feeling.
Right.
Like, and you have to spend time there to figure it out. And that's why all of us in this room are giving back and being functional within the realm of SFA, because it was probably one of the most influential part of our lives.
And I want to ask you this, Cook, because I think one of the things that allow you, Tony, and the rest of your team to build the BlacSFA brand so quickly and make it so strong so soon is because you guys use your professional experience to help build this. So could you talk about how you bring your marketing expertise and things that you've learned professionally to this platform?
So people like engagement. People want to feel a part. They want to have that feeling. So with any alumni group or any alumni association network, people come to those things because they want to feel the same feeling they felt when they was in undergrad, graduate, when they was on campus. So like you were saying, or Michael was saying, it's a feeling. You don't know SFA until you have experienced SFA.
Right.
So through BlacSFA, we want to give people that experience. So for those that have, graduated recently and they want to keep the vibes going, or for those that have been unattached for years, 10 plus, I see us as all being glue guys, right? So like Tony was saying, we were all involved with different organizations. So in order to be the glue, you had to be involved and connect people in different areas. So as us being those glue guys, we're taking those same resources, those same connections that we had when we were on campus and using those to our advantage. Our other brothers, Seville Harris and Dennis Hagans, who are also co-creators of the organization, or the extension of the torch that has been passed from Mike. It's basically, using those resources. At Seville, he still works on campus. He's working with Greek Life and Divine Nine and things like that. So, if we need something, we can reach out to him. Veronica Beavers, who's over the Office of Multicultural Affairs. Like, these people that we have relationships with, that's what make this so great. So using social media, just posting those different things. We just came off of a healthy holiday where we talked about mental, physical, and spiritual health and how you can use those to your advantage during the holiday season. Right. So using alumni who have, been a part of the organization or been a part of SFA to talk about their expertise and things that they have accomplished over the years to talk about different topics. So that's what we want to do.
I know. I mean, because that's so important. And I want to make sure we spotlight and highlight all those different things because those are what it's going to take to get people to engage. And we're going to take a short break, but when I come back, I want to talk to all of you gentlemen about your vision for BlacSFA, your vision for the website, some of the goals that you guys might have short-term and long-term, if y'all don't mind.
Yep, let's get it.
Hey, man, I want to thank everybody for tuning into the Prime Real Estate Network podcast this week. We're going to take a short break to hear from our sponsors, but we'll be right back.
This is Rick Davis, realtor and host of the Prime Real Estate Network. Are you currently leasing or looking to relocate to the Houston area and you find yourself falling in love with a home but aren't quite in a position to purchase? Well, no worries. We offer the Right to Purchase program. We can place you in the home of your dreams at current market rental rates and give you up to 3 years to buy. Did you know that a majority of the homes that are for sale offer better quality than those that are for rent? So why wait? Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Let me and my team help you purchase a home that you and your family can fall in love with. Give me a call today at 832-928-3963. And remember to follow the Prime Real Estate Network podcast on YouTube, Facebook, iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Be blessed.
Welcome back to the Prime Real Estate Network podcast. I'm your host, Rick Davis. You can follow me at Prime Real Estate Rick on Facebook and Instagram, and you can visit our website at brooksanddavis.com if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in commercial or residential real estate. As always, my co-host is the Texas Real Estate King, Mr. Larry W. Brooks. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, man, I'm feeling great right now because the thing is, I'm on the SFA alumni board. So when I heard about the rebranding of this,
look at you keeping secrets, man. Come on, man. You everywhere, man. Stop.
Hey, I'm just excited. I'm excited about this. I remember watching all the board members' faces and everybody being excited about the launch and the rebrand of this process. So to see all of it coming to fruition and these guys that's backing it is amazing. So
and see, it's deep though because of course I'm just joking with you. I know that you sit on the board at SFA, but I think our audience might not necessarily take that into account. So I want to ask you this question because I've never asked you this. What type of pride do you feel sitting on the board at SFA after your undergraduate experience and where we came from as freshmen and coming out of high school?
Yeah, man, it's a big deal, especially where we come from. You know, when we first arrived at SFA, because we was tight knit when we first arrived there because it wasn't very many of us. And so now to look back and see the legacy that we trademarked, because a lot of things that take place at SFA are things that we put in place. Today we have sitting at the table with us the first African-American king at SFA, which is Micah Love. So to have an opportunity of just having him in front of us, and as we continue to talk about the growth and of the new organization or the extension of this organization, the reformat of it, man, I'm excited, man. I just can't wait for these guys to continue to drop access to how you people can get involved with the organization.
Hey, man, if I knew you was going to shout that out, I'd have had some of them Mike Love homecoming king pics on deck. We could have had some of the pictures flashing on the screen. Look, you got them in your phone now.
Come on. Hey, man, that was a pine log cover. Man, that was a proud moment because I remember campaigning with him. You know what I'm saying? Campaigning with him, man, was a big deal. So with that being said, that was exciting. So, but I do let me close out real quick with those of you that are on Facebook, again, we appreciate you. You know that we have a Patreon page. We want you to go there, support us. It allows us to continue to pour into organizations like the SFA Black Alumni that's here today. In addition to that, go check out our YouTube page. Subscribe, like, share. We really could use that following. We want that following to get up so that we can bring you more content and to extend the show too. So if you don't mind, go to that Patreon as well as go to our YouTube page, Texas Real Estate Network and Prime Real Estate Network, and support us. So we appreciate you. We're closing out with you today, but again, support.
Appreciate you, Brooks, man. I want to introduce the team.
Yeah.
That's putting BlacSFA.com on the map, taking it to the next level, man, blowing up Stephen F. Awesome State University. Mr. Tony Holmes, Mr. Micah Love, Mr. Jonathan Cook. Thank you, gentlemen, man. One of the cool things that, you know what I'm saying, we've been able to enjoy as SFA graduates in the last 5 years has been the success of the men's basketball team.
Yes.
I think I've been obnoxious online from time to time, especially when we beat Duke last year. I was calling everybody, all my family in North Carolina.
Everybody went crazy,
boy,
right?
Hey, I was calling people that didn't have cable. I'm like, boy, did you hear about what we did Duke? So I want to ask you gentlemen, as people who are the connective tissue in the African-American Alumni Association at SFA, how has that helped you reach out to other alumni members and at least spark some conversation and get some interest? And what type of things do you guys see on the horizon for BlacSFA in 2021 that you want to let the audience know about?
Initially, people get excited just by hearing it, just seeing something that is for us, by us, that can continue to be pushed. You know, they get excited off the back. But now it's kind of, we're going into the new year, and now it's time to get engaged. People want to participate, so, you know, like the good word says, write the vision and make it plain. So we got together, we wrote the vision, we made it plain, so we set up different committees. And as people join, you go to BlacSFA.com, that's BLACSFA.com. Once you go to BLACSFA.com, you can join. After you join, we'll be pushing out information for people to join committees such as Piney Woods game, homecoming, social media. Maybe you're a graphic artist. Maybe you do some type of marketing or anything like that. Maybe you want to be a part of membership and you want to go out and reach out to folks in your generation and say, hey, you should join. Hey, you should join. Membership equals scholarship. So if everybody does a little, I think this is what Larry was talking about. If everybody does a little, nobody has to do a lot. So it's not just on us. It's on everybody. If you went to SFA and you experienced the black culture at SFA, this is for you. And this is a requirement of you. If you love SFA, you bleed purple. You know, if you was at games with your Purple Haze shirt on, with your axe in the air, this is for you.
Absolutely.
So we got to build the bridge, you know, preserve the legacy. So in order to do that, you know, this is what we have to do. So, I mean, we're excited for people to join committees, to get involved and get their input. We don't want to just do stuff just because we want to do it. We want to do things that everybody want to enjoy, everybody wants to be a part of. So that's an opportunity that people will be able to see going forward.